Nobody else ain't gonna talk about it. I guess I'ma talk about it. We ain't blackballing nobody over here. Oh! Got her. Yes, sir. Free YB. YB better. I'm into my mama, I'm dealing with problems. All the pain is up in my foot. Watch my clothes in the sink, my little brother, he wild. I'm trying my little pocket to school for the wild. Man, tugging and off, ain't a diamond, I'll pop it. I both of them dead and they fuck with my head. But don't be that for they kids and they mom. Can you help me out? I wanna explain how I feel. It ain't shit in this cup, I'm finna take a sip though. Hey, hey. Let go, YB. 40 minutes after I left, then them niggas let's just another 30 minutes down, get a call to them niggas kill me. Staying fresh to death through the pain. Cut it. Cut it. Can't be too long for YouTube. You know, they be copyrighting shit. They be flagging shit and taking it down and all that shit. Man, oh my God, what's goody? So much YB news came out today. The shit's so crazy, man. First and foremost, free Youngboy, man. I really do pray. The shit is a sad situation. And I know a lot of people be like, you supposed to be fit when you moving like that. You know what I'm saying? People say all that. Oh, he going away for a long time, but fuck all that shit. Free Youngboy. We don't want to see no black entertainers, especially as gifted as that kid is, behind bars. We don't want to do it. I can't lie. At first, I didn't get it, but I still seen it. You cannot be a part of the wave and still understand the wave. With that being said, like when Wayne was doing his thing, it was people older than me. Like, yo, they understood why Wayne was my favorite rapper. Wayne wasn't their favorite rapper. They wasn't on the wave listening to every Wayne mixtape, but they understood. Same thing with Youngboy. When Youngboy started going on this run that he's been going on, I would listen to a couple of Youngboy songs here and there, you know, but I wasn't no, oh, he dropping boom, boom, boom. I wasn't never that nigga, but I understood. I can see exactly why people are like that when it comes to why they gravitate towards him and his music. And, you know, and I actually had a homeboy sit down and break it down to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, as in, you know, why why so many people gravitate towards this kid. So, you know, I started listening to him more and more and more his last couple, I'm gonna say about his last 4 or 5 albums. Think about that. His last 4 or 5 albums. Think about the age this kid is. This week, Birdman came out in an interview and said, Youngboy, it's the biggest artist ever. He might be the biggest artist ever, like the biggest rapper ever. Ever. And this is coming from the man who made 2 of the biggest rappers ever. The 3 best rappers of, that's a different day. I'm not even gonna let y'all know the 3 best rappers of all time. But just know, a different day, I'm gonna tell you guys the 3 best rappers of all times, and but different day. Birdman says Youngboy might be the best artist, best rapper of all time. If you're looking at the things he's done accomplished now, I remember not too long ago, I got on Instagram and it said Youngboy has got 86 new certifications. 86 new certifications. At the age that he is, even if that was just 86, just gold, not even platinum, just gold. 86 certifications, just gold. That's 43 million. That's if well, let's say all them certifications just went gold. They didn't go platinum, but we know he's going platinum. We know he's going platinum. We know his songs are going platinum. His albums is going platinum. He's doing more numbers on YouTube than any artist for the last 3 years, which circles around to some more NBA Youngboy news. YouTube didn't want to promote his album because of his image, even though he's been the #1 artist on YouTube. That's very strange.
very weird, you know. But that just shows you like how these corporations, they really don't understand the culture. They don't understand us, but they use us to get to the next level. You will always see us trending, number one trending videos will always be us. But they don't want to promote us or do anything that's going to actually put money behind us. Even if we're the one that's getting them the money. You know, so like it's the same thing like with OnlyFans. It was like just soon as they was ready to, they don't want they face on that. They were like, I don't want our image to be that, but we're gonna make all our money off of you. Pretty much like Youngboy. That's what YouTube like. Yo, Youngboy has been the #1 artist on YouTube for like the last 3 years. Think about how much money Youngboy has made YouTube alone in just ad revenue. Not how much YouTube has paid Youngboy out. Because I'm pretty sure, and that's another thing, Youngboy is signed to a label, so he's not getting the YouTube money. He's not getting imagine that much YouTube money. He's not even getting as the #1 artist on YouTube. He's not even getting that YouTube money. Think about if they was paying him all that, his label all that money. Think about how much they're making from him. I'm pretty sure Youngboy owns one of the biggest market shares of like on YouTube. If Youngboy wanted to, if another video app like YouTube came out right now and Youngboy was out and he jumped ship and say, I'm not dropping no more videos on YouTube, I'm dropping all my other videos on this app, that app, well, that would be a big, YouTube would notice. That wouldn't be enough to be like, we don't care about them. They would notice that. That would be a lot. There would be millions and millions. They would know, there would be enough income to notice that. That will wake them up. Those are the type of things. That's why I'm just more like, that's why I'm just happy more and more black people are getting rich, more and more, not even black people, people of the culture are getting money, because I feel like one of these days, these apps will be on. We will have an app for the culture that, Youngboy can do his thing. People like Youngboys and can do his thing. What other Youngboy news we had come out this week? He dropped the album, Sincerely Kentrell. Let's see if he can go ahead and knock Drake out #1. Drake doing his thing, 4th week. Let's see if he can do. I believe he might just knock him out at #1. If he don't, it's going to be super, super, super close. It's just that Youngboy has hardcore fans, and they're just a different type of fan base than what people right now. People are still listening to people are listening to the Drake album still, but they only listen to certain songs on the Drake album now. That's why the streamings get lower and lower every week, because it's like not everybody done found their playlist and they done found the songs of what they want to listen to. So, with that being said, Youngboy album just dropped, so everybody going through listening to every song, trying to figure out what songs they want to listen to. So this getting played more and more and more and more. The only thing that's hurting Youngboy is the fact that he's locked up and his presence isn't really felt like it should be. But his presence is felt in the music game. We had somebody post. We had I think it was his manager posted, or somebody close to his camp posted, was like, hey, you notice ain't no industry nigga post Youngboy. And none, the only other than Boosie, ain't nobody want to post Youngboy, give him an open, and that just goes back to the whole, I think Youngboy is kind of experiencing the same thing Kodak Black went through, kind of go through, because when Kodak Black, you gotta think about it, the first few times Kodak kept going to jail, when first Kodak was, he was doing features with niggas just for the money. He wasn't really fucking with people. He did a feature with French Montana, was just growled at him, didn't say nothing. Kodak was really like, he was really like, I ain't fucking with nobody because I'm the man. I'm this, I'm that. I'm only fucking with these certain people. And that's not a good mindset to have in this music game, especially if you want to have longevity, especially if you want to have you want to keep staying at an elite level. It's always good to network and to have friends. Kodak Black's got out of jail this last time. If you notice, he hasn't really been getting the features or the looks like he's used to getting. He's used to people like hitting him up for the big songs and the big features and shit. But it's like we kind of still waiting for Kodak to get back to that spot. But if he was nurturing them relationships instead of pushing them people away when he was the hottest, when he would have got out of jail, he would have had relationships to fall back on, i.e. Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda can go get a song for a feature from anybody because he got relationships to fall back on. How does this got to do with Youngboy? Because now that Youngboy is locked up, he don't have any relationships to fall back on. He is kind of, that's why nobody want to post him. Nobody was like, he's kind of alienated. He's got Quando Rondo, and that's whole big deal, and people don't fuck with Quando, people don't fuck with Lewis. A lot of people in the game do not fuck with Youngboy. And especially since he's the number one person in the game. You have yet to see, it's so many artists that who's on, you have yet to see them, even because it's for them, they happy to see this. They happy to see Youngboy locked up, and they like, oh, okay, cool. He made room for me. So they really don't want his album to do number one. That's why nobody's posting it. They don't want to. It's a lot of rappers like that. The rap game nowadays is more about friendships and those type of things, and Youngboy is an anomaly. He is completely different from anything that you ever seen when it comes to rap. Like, he's literally Lil Wayne all over again. He's literally an alien. What makes people so crazy about Youngboy is the fact that he will bring you in. He just gravitate you with his story and his mysteriousness and everything. It's like he let you see everything, every side of him, but you can't come get close to him. You can't get near him. People hate that shit. He's not doing songs for everybody. He has one of the strongest fan bases ever. That brings me to my last question, which I'm going to ask you guys. Do you think NBA Youngboy has the potential to stay relevant whenever he gets out? To me, I say that depends. But I think the main factor in that is it depends on the amount of time he is given. Because if he's given if he gets too much time, let's say he get 5-6 years, he might get out of jail. And when he raps, and not saying he's not gifted and he don't have the talent and stuff, but it might sound dated, it might sound old, or those type of things. And Youngboy has a particular sound about him, so it might just sound a little bit old or played. So that's my biggest question. How would the music sound after spending all this time locked up, if he does do a lot of time? Hopefully, I'm praying that I'm hoping he do time served. I'm for real. Bring that nigga home. He got kids. Tell him to move to LA. Tell him he can't hang around none of his old friends. Do something. Just bro, let that nigga go. He really not a bad dude. And if you look at the shit, it sound like they just trying to get him for hanging around other bad dudes. And I just think the people around Youngboy need to understand, hey, he is who he is. And even though he needs he has to find a way to give the fans what they want without putting himself in jeopardy. But yeah, man, nothing but love for Youngboy, man. I wish the best him. He just had his eighth kid too. Congratulations. I'm to respect that. He real good father. Man, and just free Youngboy. That's all I can say. If there's any more Youngboy news, just let me know. Let me know your thoughts and everything. Let me know, do you think Youngboy can... Birdman say by the time he get out, he gonna be a monster. I believe that. But It all depends on the individual and what do he want. Well, he got 8 kids. He ain't got no choice but to be a monster.